she truly is just knowing her and having been friends with her, I actually believe her. I can't believe I'm saying this, that I think she's thrilled that it's over. Like, I think you don't want to lose it. You want the money. She wants to keep her job, but when you don't keep your job and it's over, I think Margaret is actually the type that would say, everything in life happens for a reason, and I fucking hated being there. Like, I don't think she likes being there. I don't think she likes being there. Several seasons ago, she would imply that a little bit to me. So I actually don't think she's like a desperate housewife in the sense that I think you want to keep your job, but I think she'll be thrilled if secretly if it's over, and then she'll go on and do other things. I don't know, girl. I don't think your licensing is making you, $850,000 a year, but I believe her. I actually believe her. And I believe everything that, yes, I believe that Teresa 100%, as Margaret is saying, will go down. Louie will be also, if he's handcuffed, sent to jail, whatever happens to him, however bad it is, if it's worse than Juicy, Teresa will go down with the burning ship. And I absolutely agree. She will never admit that he did wrong by saying, never. It will never happen. She doesn't do it. She's not going to change. You want her back, Bravo? Get ready for all the fines. There's going to be bloggers and paid podcasts. She hasn't learned a fucking thing. I'm not saying Teresa isn't going to be back. I am not saying she's not going to be back. I don't think that she is capable of growth. I don't. I really don't. I'm sorry. Nothing learned. And she's going to do all this again. So now you're hiring someone back that's going to be working with not Melissa's own nose, but the other podcast and all that shit. We're going to go through this again next fucking season? Yeah. You have riled me up. First story.
Wow. All right. Well, look, we have a lot I know you cover Jersey 24/7. That was a hot take of all hot takes. But we have a lot of other stories I want to ask you about because, like,
let's do it.
The Bravo expert, baby. Let's
Oh,
Brandi.
stop it.
All right, let's talk. What are all your thoughts on this Brandi Glanville as this continues to unfold? I mean, this video leaked clearly from Brandi's camp of Andy, I guess looks drunk, high, maybe basically saying, like, I want to see you fuck somebody or something tonight. Anyway.
And she's with Kate Chastain and
Kate Chastain. I mean, in a one way, first of all, you see it and you're like, that's it. But then you also see it and you're like, okay, this guy is the head of like all network. Not a great look. What was your take? I mean, Brandi now is alleging that, I mean, she's really trying to set herself up in the sense of like Andy almost sex trafficked her is really what they're kind of alluding to, only she's not underage. She's not, she wasn't like forcibly drugged or anything. But that he set her up like, I want to see you hook up with Austin Kroll. My producer wants to bang you. Like, now, what's your take? I did see comments where people were like, oh, this is rich coming from a human mattress. I mean, people are like so bad.
who's the human mattress? Brandi or like Andy? Like,
Andy. Andy's a human mattress as well. And Brandi, people are like, Brandi, you're a human mattress, and you're upset because he's saying that you should hook up with Austin Kroll. What do you make of this? Especially as someone who worked in HR for many years.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's so many sides to this. I do think, like, it's like you say, like, I try to picture myself in this situation if I were Andy, and there's no way in a million years. And I mean, I am crude. For the person on Facebook that keeps telling me to stop saying fuck, it will never, not Facebook, YouTube, it will never happen. That is a word that I use every other, like, get used to it. So I'm like the bottom of the barrel here. Like, I might be a lawyer and all this other shit, but I'm like a bottom of the barrel in life. Okay. I never would do that if someone were an employee. I don't care if it's reality TV. If I had an employee right now that was doing an internship with me, that was editing for me, whatever it is, I've had employees, I would never let it get there. I would never do a video where I'm like, I need you to have sex with this person. Never. Now, it's different if someone's like a vendor or like an outside person, you really shouldn't be speaking to them either. But legally, when you're an employer, it's there in my head. This person works for me. Like, I am always like, so I would never do this. So that's where it's like, I
Yeah.
do think it's inappropriate. I do. I just do. Like, you are the boss. Now, I don't know if it really matters if Brandi is the human mattress. Like, that doesn't really, that's like shaming the woman who goes to the police station and cries rape, and then she's on the stand and everyone is saying, well, what did you do at the sorority party on the first week of college? And you came out of this room and then you came out of, okay, well, that doesn't really negate what happened. I don't really think it matters if Brandi is a human mattress. I think it's inappropriate for Andy to do. I do.
It doesn't look great. I mean, okay, so what do you think the strategic play was? Is that to kind of force hopefully like a settlement? Is that why you think this video is coming out now? She also spoke to the Sun publication, and she says Andy at BravoCon in 2023 wanted her to hook up with his stage manager, and I felt like I had to do it, she said. She tells the Sun, quote, he was saying, I want you, my employee, to fuck another one of my employees. And then also, by the way, I think you should F Austin. He has eyes for you. Your boss should never talk to you that way. Basically everything you're saying. We're not friends. We don't hang out outside of work, according to Brandi, and we were at a work event. I felt this tremendous amount of pressure to please him, but that was too far. I'm not going to go and sleep with someone. He literally thought I would do it. That is disgusting. And as my boss telling him I need to sleep with another employee, he's got major problems. I mean, why do you think this is coming out now?
Well, and by the way, let's just address the fact, because everyone's saying it, like, is Brandi really upset? Is she really just so wounded and devastated? No, I don't think so. I don't think she's just so morally outraged that her boss, Andy, would do this. So, but I also don't think that really negates that he did it. It's a work event, right? What if there's a conference for your marketing job that you have and you're away in Arizona? The conferences are always in Arizona. And this happens, you hear about this stuff all the time. These two at night were out at happy hour and this and that. And it's just not appropriate. Like, look, it's a crafty argument of like, I felt I had to do it to get ahead. This is the way. So why do I think, look, you don't want to fuck with someone just desperate who has nothing to lose. Like, if you look at history, corporations don't really sue people. They get sued. Like, when you have something to lose, you're not usually the one that sues people. So I think Brandi, it's now because it's like, I just think she's desperate. I don't think she will be back on TV. Certainly not NBC or anything. So what does she have to lose at this point? She doesn't really care what people think about her. Good for her. Like, I like that. Right? So why not? I'm shocked that this is just coming out now.
Okay, so where are we at with you as far as a lawyer, as a former lawyer? Where do you think now we stand with women that actually have a case against Andy? So we know that Nene is still in litigation, allegedly with Bravo, although I tend to wonder if that's settled by now, but we haven't heard. You have Carolyn Manzo, you have Leah McSweeney, and you have Brandi Glanville. And you